Worse so, if you can't bring anything that's going to benefit me, I want nothing to do with you. Attitude. And so, children are affected by the decision of our men. The women that we engage with are infected by the decisions of us men. And there's a dark side to everything. I call it being mindful. Too often we use those adjective words describing. I think I use that properly. If I am educated properly, and I consider myself just that. It's known to be negative. Anything non-corporate white in a corporate world. And they are slowly eliminating our opinions, our feelings, our thoughts, our position in life, which is redefined by our counterpart. If you didn't know that by now you do. And a counterpart definition is the opposite of. And the opposite of what can cause a creation, a unity, a new beginning. All the other specifics, that's up for you to describe based off of your selfishness, based off of your mistreatment. I tend to treat myself very well. See, when I was a child, I did childlike things. When I became an adult, based off of the adults that taught me how to be an adult, and of course it came with pleasures and pain, rewards and disappointments in the world that we are to be raised in. So when you become an adult, you do adult-like things based off of that description. Eventually I'm going to find my point. Because it's so general, and the minute you become specific, anger kicks in, ignorance kicks in, non-tolerance kick in. Basically, I'm slowly losing my urge to want to kill. That is what is the goal. Nothing's benefiting anyone being self-serving, self-engaged in all activities to satisfy only self. I always tell people, you keep it up. One day you're going to find yourself somewhere you don't want to be. You watch animals closely. They seem to have it together. And so this location has drawn my attention more so than ever. How do we get along? We don't. How do we communicate? We won't. And how do you expect me to like you? You don't. Well, that's not going to work for me. I've come to learn a long time ago. The world is not flat anymore. It looks flat in appearance. In your bubble, in your isolated world, but it is round. And we share ideals, opinions, thoughts, philosophies, and willing to accept the fact religion also. There's good, and then there's great. I intend to be with the great. So therefore, my opinion of your good is my opinion. Because I can identify and I can interact easily. I have come to identify with a serious problem being singled out, isolated out in terms of, and I'm not the only one, in every group of testosterone, in every group of, and that's the way we're taught, we'll be denying the fact that it's the way we are taught. And every opportunity to prove dominance, control, as it has been told to us, be a man. Individually, we base our moves just off of that. Just off of that premises that is so strong, just off of that identity that is just what my uncle would call it, instinctively. If you're no good for yourself, how can you be good for anyone else? Which then brings the attention to, before we were men, we were children. Before children, we were babies. And there is a difference. In the area that we are in, the position in life that we're in, current to date, and my travels in life, it appears to me it's the same everywhere I go. It appears to me that we are not aware. We are watchmen sleeping on the job. We appear to be aware when the higher authority is around making its rounds to check to see